रेशम की एक एक लकीरों पे लिखी है 100 कहानियाँ। नाजुक है लेकिन है लाखों की शान। The word Resham came from a Persian word meaning silk, and the word entered into Indian language through Persian traders and Mughal court, and eventually became synonymous in the world of luxury and finesse in fabric. That Resham silk entered to India through Silk Route, and it's the Bengal artisans who gave the art its soul. By the 1600s, Bengal's Resham industry was flourished into Murshidabad, Malda, and Kasim Bazar. These places, these regions, become the celebrated hubs for beautiful, luxurious silk fabric. Many Mughal sultans, including Aurangzeb, loved Bengal's finest silks and robes and used it all the time. By the early 18th century, Bengal's silk became the prized export for the East India Company. They established silk kutis, meaning small little factories, in different places of Kasim Bazar, Murshidabad, Malda to make and create more and more of these luxurious silks, which they used to export to different parts of London, Amsterdam, Rome, and where not. In 1765, just after the East India Company gained revenue rights in Bengal, post the Battle of Boxer, Queen Charlotte of England received a huge bulk of Bengal silk fabrics as diplomatic gifts. These were Murshidabad Resham saris, admired for their softness and sheen, tailored into beautiful ball gown for English nobility. Resham saris begin with silkworm cocoons, which are boiled and hand-reeled into raw silk threads. These threads are then dyed into rich tones and woven into either pitloom or jacquard handloom. The entire process takes days, sometimes weeks, depending on the intricacy. Motifs and symbolism. Every motif tells a story. In Bengal handloom, you will find a lot of use of the motif shankho, which represents spiritual purity. You will find a lot of Mach, fish, which represents fertility and prosperity. Padma, the lotus motif, represents beauty and rebirth. These motifs aren't printed. They are hand-woven into the fabric using supplemental thread techniques. Unlike synthetic saris that use of plastic-based borders, Resham saris use real zari made out of silver or copper alloy. Artisans twist those threads by hand and carefully integrate them into the border or the pallu. And the result is a long-lasting elegance. Machine silk is mass-produced, uniform, and lacks uniqueness. Bengal Resham is woven slowly with a slight irregularity that reflects the human hand behind it. It breathes better, drapes fabulously, and carries depth in its texture and every movement. Do you know, many weavers, in a very subtle way, they stitch their initials into the sari salvage, a very disappearing tradition that traces the sari back to its maker. It's like a personal stamp of pride and artistry. This is more than a fabric. It's a living legacy, from the royal courts of Murshidabad to your wardrobe. Bengal Resham saris are a poetry in silk, meant not just to be worn, but remembered, cherished, and passed on.